cooking something, and it's easy. So, thanks to the other Hannah who's in her room right now, I make this all the time because it looked good and easy, and it's actually going to be my lunch tomorrow and my dinner or lunch on Saturday, so whatever comes first. Also, the lighting in here is kind of poopy, but yeah. So we're just going to start off with what you need first. You need a smoked sausage of sorts, any kind that you want. You also need a cooking pan sheet thing. I'm showing you so that I don't really have to explain what it is.
Also, I'm not heavily focused like usual, and also have the dishwasher running. So, if you can't hear me, I'm sorry.
So, you need your sausage, and it doesn't really matter what kind of bell peppers you get, but I got a red, a yellow, and a green for colorful variety. I'm gonna make sure I wash them all off so we stay clean and healthy. Get them all out of their little baggies. And then some mushrooms. And I didn't get broccoli because sometimes my broccoli just doesn't cook right.
Here comes Hannah! Hi everyone! Hello!
And I have a feeling Taylor's gonna walk in any minute because she's getting not Chick-fil-A. Cane's, the other chicken place. So.
Ah! Okay, how do you cut your peppers?
What do you mean?
How do you cut
I cut this part off,
Okay.
and then I cut this and pull the inside out, and then I cut that.
That's how I did it too. I didn't discover that until like yesterday.
Oh, how to cut them?
Yeah.
Oh, how
And
to
you
cut
kind of
them?
like slice it in half and just wipe it.
I guess that's true. I don't know. That's how I've done it. Hey guys, I switched over to a voiceover just because our dishwasher was a little mouthy. So for my peppers, I basically just cut the top off like I was telling Hannah, and then I cut out the inside portion as the seeds, and I'll just throw it away, and then I'll kind of scrape out the leftover seeds that are in the pepper. Don't mind me right now, I could not figure out how I wanted to cut this pepper, but I eventually just cut it right down the middle, and then each side I just cut into smaller pieces. Once I have it all cut up, I'll just throw it into a bowl, and then I moved on to my next one, so I did the same thing where I just cut the top off. And then I took out the centerpiece again. This one was kind of harder to do, but I eventually succeeded. So I'm just going to do the same thing that I did to the other pepper, where I cut it down the middle and then cut each half into thinner slices. And then I'll add these peppers into the bowl as well. It's really funny because in this part you see Taylor come in and then she notices I'm recording, so then she tries to go the other way and then she sprints out so she could get out of the frame. But yeah, moving on to the other pepper, I just did the same thing, but I'm not going to explain it because you guys have seen it 2 times before this. So moving on to the sausage, I just cut them up into 1/2-inch slices, and then I kind of just started cutting away. So you can make your sausage pieces as big as you'd like. I don't like them really thick, because it's easier to cook when they're thinner and they'll crisp up a little bit better. And then I'll throw all those pieces into the bowl as well. Then Then I'll add in about 2 handfuls of mushrooms. You can add in more if you like, but I'm not the big fan of them, so I only add in a few. I also didn't mention onions in this, but I decided to throw them in last minute because I think they give the meal a really good taste, especially with the peppers. So what I'll do is I'll just make a few slices in one direction, and then I'll do them in the other direction. And then I will just go over all of it and chop them up really nice, just so I can try to get them as small and thin as possible. And then you'll throw those into the bowl as well. And then I'll pour some olive oil into the bowl and coat all of the food just so it will crisp up nice when it's on the sheet. Then I'll just go in with my hands and mix everything up just so everything is covered equally. Then I'll go in with a few seasonings, so I'll use paprika, chili powder, and garlic salt, and I'll just put them on top as like the first layer, and then I'll mix it in again with my hands later on. Then I'm going to spray my cooking sheet with some cooking spray. I know that you can use Pam cooking spray, but I think this is just great value. And after I have that sprayed, I'll pour everything that was in the bowl onto the pan, and then I'll just spread it out so it's evenly covering the whole cooking sheet. Here I am trying to be cute with my food, and I also add in the spices again just so I can get a good base layer again. So here I am just adding some delicious spices and really concentrating just so they are evenly spread out. Now that that's done, I have to preheat the oven at 400 degrees, which I should have done before, but you know, I kind of forgot. So, yeah. Once the oven's finally preheated, you're going to put that bad boy in there and you will put it in for 25 minutes. There's 17 minutes left, and to pass the time.
See that? Might as well put the dishes away.
Since obviously I couldn't really talk during the video because the dishes were being ran, so. Ooh, got a little hot. Wow. We're gonna fling out the water that's trapped in there. Alright, well, I'll be back once my stuff's dried and my food's done. I only really passed 10 minutes. Still got 15 minutes left, folks. So, once I hear that magical beeping coming from the oven, I will take out my delicious meal, kind of admire it for a little bit. So this is the finished product. I'm just gonna kind of like grab it. But you got your green peppers, your yellow peppers, your red, your meats of sorts, and your freaking mushrooms. Also, if it isn't as crispy as you'd like it, you can either leave it in the oven, this little guy right here, for another like 15 minutes, or you can do what I did and throw it in the skillet, which is what I did. There's more of it. that I'm gonna put in those bad boys for food throughout the week. And yeah. Alright, so that's it with Cooking with Hannah. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you make this meal, let me know, and let me know how it tastes, because usually it will probably take 20 to 30 minutes like overall, but this actually took like literally an hour just because I was trying to film it by myself. And yeah, so my food's getting cold and I'm gonna eat it, and see you guys on the flip side. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to hit that little bell down below to be notified anytime I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Ready for this? This is gonna be a leg dab.
It's for my viewers and my friends.